All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our live stream today. Today, we are going to talk about what are the best credit cards for points. What are the best business credit cards for points? We're going to kind of go into the details of the what, the why, and the where. Again, welcome to our StreamYard. Once again, go to creditsuite.com/live-27 and grab your free business financing guide. As always, our team is here and ready to answer any and all questions in the chat, so feel free to put any questions in there. I promise you we will get back to you immediately. All right, let's dive in. First of all, I just skipped over my name, but my name's Steve Weibel. I'm one of the key account managers here at Credit Suite. I had to fill in for Ty today as he's taking care of some other business, but he will be back tomorrow. All right, so how do you find the best credit card for points? Good question, right? First of all, everyone has different needs. Not every business is going to want the same type of credit cards. Makes sense, right? Some businesses do a lot of travel. Some are going to spend more time entertaining. Some simply just want to get cash back, right? So everybody's going to have a little bit of a different need. I know I'm a big fan of cash back on everything. Matter of fact, I adjust my credit cards according to who's giving the most cash back at that time. But again, every business is going to have different needs. So it's going to depend on a number of factors. These differences mean it can take some time to find the right card for your business. There are a lot of different credit cards out there. So you want to make sure you research each and every one and what their offers are. And you want to make sure you don't have any tax liabilities as well. Some offer points at different rates for different types of spending. Redemption options vary greatly as well. So basically what we're saying is there are a lot of different options. You want to make sure you research them. So you need to find a card that offers the most points, right? If you're looking for points, but related to the types of spending you do the most, right? So, for example, I use one credit card when we go shopping because they give us, X% back. I can tell you it's 5% back at grocery stores. I use a different credit card for everything else because they give us 3% back on all spending, not just groceries. So every card's gonna be different, and the best redemption offers that will save your specific business the most money is obviously the ones you're going to look for. So I get asked this all the time: are credit card rewards taxable? Great question, right? Technically, it's income, isn't it? So they might be. It's important to keep that in mind when you're looking for different credit cards that give rewards. All right. Whether or not you pay tax on credit card rewards from your business credit cards depends on whether you have to spend money to get those rewards. So, and we'll dive into the details a little bit more about that. So, you may have to pay taxes on these rewards depending on how you achieve them. All right. If you earn cash back, that is a discount rather than income per the IRS. So, in other words, you're spending money and they're discounting. They're giving you cash back or a discount based on the money you spent. So that's not a taxable event. Uh, the same is true if you earn points or travel miles as a percentage of the money you spend. So if everything's based on what you spend, that's technically just a discount. That's not a taxable event. If you earn $1 cash back for every $5 spent, that's considered a $1 discount, not $1 of income, and therefore it's not taxable. Makes sense. You can go to the IRS and check that out. But if all you had to do was open the account to earn the reward, and I've seen this, I get offered this all the time, you didn't have to spend anything to get it. In other words, open an account with us and we'll give you 10,000 points, which may be worth $1,000. That's a taxable income. You may have to report it. So obviously talk to your accountant about that. This is the case with bonuses that many credit card companies offer just for opening the account with them. They may come in the form of cash, points, or miles. Doesn't matter what form they take. If you didn't have to do anything to get them, they are likely going to be taxable. Man, we're flying through this. It's only been 3 minutes. I'm going to have to slow down, ladies and gentlemen. So here are some options we like when it comes to credit card rewards for points. So we're going to talk about a couple different credit cards. Remember, details change frequently, so be sure to check with the card provider directly. You can go right to their website and look them up to ensure you have the most up-to-date information. First one to start with is Alpine Bank. Alpine Bank Visa Platinum Rewards. They're a small bank, I believe, out of Colorado. You can look them up. Just Google Alpine Bank. You have no problem finding them. They have a 0 annual fee. There's also a balance transfer APR of 10%, which is not bad. You earn 1 point per dollar spent. You also earn a 5,000 point bonus after you spend $3,000 in the first 4 billing cycles. Typically, that's 30 days. So this is a bonus, but it's still based on what you spent. So it's, again, not a taxable event, right? It's not too bad. 5,000 point bonus. All right, so if you think about that, you spend 3,000, you get 5. You actually get a 1.5% bonus, or 1.5 times bonus. Let's see, when you do the math, that's less than 1,000 per month in the first 4 months to earn an extra 5,000 points. The annual percentage rate typically is 21% for cash advances and prime plus 8 to 14%, 14.3 quarters it looks like, for all other purchases. So it's going to obviously depend on what your personal credit looks like. Again, that's Alpine Bank. They're out of Colorado. I believe they may be a credit union. Not sure about that. I've heard of them, but I haven't really been to the site. Bank of Hope credit card. Same thing, 0%, zero annual fee, so doesn't cost you anything to actually have the card. Earn a 5,000 point bonus with this card as well, but you only have to spend $1,000 in the first 3 months. So that's less than $333 a month, right? Or a little more, at $333 a month. You earn 3 times points on gas, 2 times on travel, plus dining. And then 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. This is not a bad card. Bank of Hope, I haven't looked them up, but I am going to do that right now. Bank of Hope. Bank of Hope. And let's see where they are. I actually believe there's one here in Tampa near us. Yeah, bankofhope.com. Go ahead. They do online banking, and there's actual in-person banking as well. I see it looks like all on the Eastern Seaboard. Okay, so bankofhope.com. All right, let's move on. Sorry for the interruption, but I figured I'm way ahead of schedule here. I might as well look it up for you, right? All right, so there's a 0% introductory interest rate for 9 months. That's not bad. You should take advantage of that. 0% introductory rate. After that, it's variable at either 12.5%, 16.5%, or 20.5%, depending obviously on your personal credit. It's again, it's based on creditworthiness after the end of the introductory period. Okay, so you're going to get, if you get approved for the card, you're going to get that 9 months for 0%. Union Bank Business Preferred Rewards Visa credit card gives a huge bonus, 10,000 points. Right? You must spend $5,000 in the first 3 months to get the bonus. Again, that's only about $1,700 a month, and then earn 5 times per dollar spent. This is a really, really good bonus card. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, don't forget to call for your free business credit and funding consultation. Dial 877-600-2487. And don't forget, we've got the Funding 30 Challenge. It's back. It's coming up. We've got 20 plus of the nation's best known business funding experts and 30 different funding options you probably don't even know. This is $1,000 value. You can register today for free. The event runs November 15th through the 19th. There's limited seating available. Go to funding30challenge.com and get registered. I'm telling you, it sells out every time. Don't wait. All right. Back to this. Up to $25,000 annually on certain business expenses. So you can earn 5 times per dollar spent up to $25,000. That's a ton. That's a ton of cash back and or points or bonuses. Some of these are going to include office supplies, utility bills, telecom services. So you're getting bonuses based on your typical spending. It's easy to do. You can earn 2 times points up to $25,000 on gas and dining, 1 point per dollar after that. So to me, it looks like Union might be the best of these 3 cards from a bonus point of view or from a points point of view. All their spending is 1 point per dollar. Once again, 0% introductory interest rate for the first 6 months. Now 6 months versus 9. Then it's 11.9 to 20.99 variable after that. Once again, based on your credit. There is no annual fee. So that's a pretty solid card. On to the next one. U.S. Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature card. I love how they name these cards like 9 words, right? So it's basically a U.S. Bank Business Leverage Visa Signature card. There's no annual fee again for the first year. After that, it's $95 per year. So they are going to hit you with a fee after the first year. If you spend $7,500 in the first 4 months, you earn 75,000 points. They're giving you 10 times what you spend, 10 times your dollar. All right. After that, you earn 2 times points on your top 2 spending categories. So there's some limitations with this card. It's based on your top 2 spending categories. You earn 5 points per dollar on, this is PNC. On to the next one. PNC, Points Visa Business Credit Card. This is PNC Bank. You earn 5 points per dollar on net purchases. Introductory interest rate, again, is 0% on the first 9 billing cycles on purchases. Earn a $200 bonus when you spend $3,000 during the first 3 billing cycles. So about $1,000 a month, no annual fee. So choosing the right card for points for your business, how do you decide? I just gave you 3 or 4 of them with all kinds of different things going on. You really have to consider your spending. You have to take a look at what are my spending habits every month? Where am I spending the most money? Where can I get my most leverage based on what I'm already going to do? right? I kind of touched on that when I said I have one card that I use just for grocery shopping because I get back that 5% cash back. That's a big deal, right? So I'm literally cutting my spending by 5% just by using that card. So you have to consider what you're spending and where you're spending it at. Do you spend a lot on dining? Pick the card that offers the most points back on dining, obviously with the best bonus. So you need to really focus on what you're doing. For example, the list above, both the Bank of Hope and Union Bank cards offer 2 times points on dining. Right? They also offer bonus points. Excuse me. You may be thinking that the 10,000 points bonus offered by Union Bank card is better. You are right. But if your business is likely to spend $5,000 in the first 3 months, if not, you're likely better off going with the Bank of Hope card because they don't require you to spend that much money in the first 3 months. The bonus is half that, but you only have to spend $1,000 in the first 3 months. Okay. So again, it's going to depend on what your spending habits are. You have to take an honest look at what you're doing to figure out what's going to be best for you. All right. Hello, Quinn. So pay attention to the details. It's also important to know that there are sometimes expiration dates on the points. They hide these in the fine print. So you think you're getting these points and they expire. You need to make sure you're able to use them before they expire. Otherwise, basically it's worthless, right? Makes sense. Bonus points may expire faster than other points, so watch for that too. Be very careful when you make a decision to if you gain those bonus points, don't waste them. Don't let them go away. All right, so make the right choice. It's important to carefully weigh the details to get the best deal. There are lots of options out there. We just named a few today. There's literally hundreds and hundreds of options. This will be a 5-hour live stream if we start to go through all of them. Some of the offers are for a limited time only as well, so you want to make sure you get the most updated information by searching them on Google. Go to their website. But if you pay close attention, you can find the absolute best credit card for your business with points for your business. So then the question is, why use credit cards at all, right? Credit cards sometimes get a bad rap, but I got to tell you, I love credit cards. There's a multitude of reasons. I haven't used a debit card in years. And the reason I haven't is because I never want to give anybody access to my bank account. With a credit card, I know there's limitations. I know I can freeze it very quickly. People, have this bad idea of what a credit card really is. I use it like a debit card and pay it off immediately. Matter of fact, I must drive Capital One crazy. I pay them off 11 to 15 times a month. Typically, it's because they're not used responsibly. If you use them wisely, they can be a powerful tool for running your business. Makes sense, right? They can help you manage your cash flow by allowing you to make purchases without depleting your cash reserves or giving anybody access to your cash. They offer the freedom to take on projects that maybe you'll be able to pay for later as opposed to now. All right. They can also help you prepare for the future. Right. So having those credit cards when hard economic times hit, like a recession, which is kind of what we're about to hit right now if you're not paying attention, it's great to have these credit cards, right? Lenders and creditors providers typically tighten their belts during these times. So if you've got access to that credit, when it's much harder to get funding, you'll still have this credit for a rainy day, right? By having a strong business credit portfolio in place before the rain comes, you can shore up the banks of your business to survive the hard times. This is a big deal. I talk to business owners every day about this. Look, whatever you need today, I call it a fire, right? So if you need funding today, that's today's fire. You got to put that out. Very difficult to do if you haven't prepared for that. When you're building your business credit, it isn't about today, right? It's about preparing for the future. You don't know what's coming. And if you don't know what's coming, you need to be prepared. You have no idea. You may end up with a really difficult time where business credit can help you get through that rough times. You've got to build your profile. Matter of fact, you can get approved for credit lines and loans at creditsuite.com/get funding. All right. So you want to choose the best card for your business and leverage points, as many points as possible, so you can save some money too. Makes sense, right? So we are only 14 minutes. I have to learn to slow down on these things. I love you guys. I just go through it too quick. So to recap, many credit cards offer rewards in the form of points. Finding the best one for your business means taking a close look at your spending. Be really serious when you do this. And you want to look at what each card offers, all right? Using credit cards with points options to build a strong business credit portfolio as well is important. Can help you keep things going even when hard times hit, all right? Like in a recession, like kind of what we're dealing with now. All right, if you want more information, please look below at the description. We've got links there. I want you to reach out to Credit Suite at 877-600-2487. Set up a business credit consultation. Talk to some members of my team. Let's figure out where you are now. Let's get you ready for what looks like it's going to be a rough couple of years. Hopefully not. I'm praying that it's not, but we want to be prepared. So reach out to us again, 877-600-2487. My team is awesome. We'll take a look at what you look like. We'll show you how to straighten that out. And if you're interested in going to the next level and being prepared for that rainy day, we'll show you how to do that as well. All right. Thanks so much for being here today. You can easily and quickly get financing, excuse me, all in one place. Pay us no fees ever for getting funding. Use our loan volume to get lower rates. Use our business blueprint to graduate to an SBA loan. That's building your business credit profile, obviously. Never look for funding again. Once again, reach out to us at 877-600-2487. I've been your host, Steve Weibel. Thank you so much. They got me as Director of Business Development. I haven't been that in a while. Anyway, love seeing you guys today. We'll see you again next time.